Hey guys, Ashley here from Sweat P&W. It's Sunday, so we get to talk about breath today. Today, I really want to go over why I emphasize so much breathing through the nose as opposed to breathing through the mouth. The cons of breathing through your mouth are that you create a forward head tilt, you get bad breath because you are not filtering out any of that oxygen. So all of a sudden, all those germs and bacteria are entering through your mouth and landing on your tongue and your teeth, creating cavities, creating a white, yellow, green, whatever color tongue, all those things that you don't want. So save yourself a trip to the dentist and some money and start breathing through your nose. When I used to cycle a lot, I started getting a hole in my front tooth. So I went to my dentist and I said, what's going on? Why am I getting this hole? It makes no sense. And we figured out it was because I was breathing through my mouth when I was riding hard. So as soon as I started taking that oxygen all in through the nose, except for when I really needed to utilize that mouth breathing, I got rid of that hole, was able to strengthen my teeth overall, haven't had a cavity since, knock on wood. So keep up the nose breathing as opposed to mouth breathing. Mouth breathing is also going to leave you dehydrated. So if you wake up in the middle of the night or after a long night of sleep and you feel thirsty, it's probably because you're breathing through your mouth as opposed to your nose. Help your partner and yourself out by taping your mouth closed at night. Why is this going to help your partner? Because you're going to snore less as well. When you breathe through your nose, you don't snore. A lot of people think it's because they breathe through their nose that they snore. It's actually through your mouth because you're gasping for air and you're trying to get the oxygen that you can't get because you're taking in oxygen through your mouth and not your nose. So those are the cons of breathing through your mouth. Some of the pros of breathing through your nose are that it filters that air. It also warms and humidifies the air. So when you breathe through your nose, your air enters at a certain temperature. It warms by the time it reaches the back of the throat, and it actually gets to body temperature by the time it reaches the lungs. So the lungs are able to utilize that oxygen much better and more efficiently. The other pro of breathing through the nose is that your oxygen uptake is 10 to 20% more because you're creating 50% more resistance to that air. That might sound weird. Why would you want to create resistance to air? Because it forces you to breathe at a slower rate, so you're going to have a better Bolt score on your bore test, which we've talked about in previous videos, and then you'll use that oxygen better and more efficiently. So what can you do to increase the amount of oxygen you take through your nose as opposed to your mouth if you want to start working on these things? One thing you can do is start just taping your mouth closed at night for when you sleep. What this will do is give you 6 to 10 hours or however long you sleep or can keep the tape on of uninterrupted nasal breathing. So that's step 1. Step 2, do my take 5 drill that I've talked about in previous videos. Not mine, stole it from PJ Nestler, who stole it from somewhere else, but really good to inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and go through each finger all in and out through the nose so that you can slow down the breath and focus on in and out through the nose, which will apply to later on in the day. That's the third thing. Just slow down your breathing. Focus on the breathing. See what you're doing throughout your day or throughout your exercises. Maybe you start getting that heart rate up and automatically you revert to mouth breathing. Gradually start to increase your ability to breathe through the nose even when you're working hard. And you're going to be so much healthier. You're going to start using nitric oxide, which is only available through the nose. Remember that. It is crucial for overall health. So get that nitric oxide involved. Get the nose breathing and get rid of mouth breathing altogether. Good luck, guys. If you have questions, let me know. Reach out to me. Let me know how these breathing drills are going for you. Have a great week.